Alright, yo guys, we are back for the grand finals match of our day 2 here in FSL Indonesia. We are your shoutcasters. I'm Keisaya and with me is Yuko. Hey Yuko.
Hey guys, this is Yuko. So again, this is the grand finals and this will be a best of 5 match between Pokemon versus SFI Queen.
Yes.
Are we gonna see a 3-0 or are we gonna see a 3-2?
I wonder.
Let's see.
That's what I want to find out as well. If all of the teams here in Indonesia will be able to do that clean, win with having no losses at all, straight from round 1 up to here in the finals match. But again guys, Pokemon and SFI Queen, I'm pretty sure there is a lot to see in these two teams because they dominated all of the matches, having 2-0 wins from round 1 to the semifinals round. And yeah, in here, I don't know, I'm so excited. How about you, Yuko?
I am really excited as well because we've been seeing
your team is
straight 2-0.
Yep.
So given that these two teams, of course, they're strong. That's why they made it to the grand finals. So are we gonna see a 3-1, 3-2? I don't know. I'm curious and I'm excited.
Definitely, you will be excited for that. True ban in here, not the usual hero that we would see getting banned out, but they know we've seen. I'm pretty sure this might be a respect ban because I can remember a while ago. Was that? Okay, I'm not too sure who was that, but we've seen really great kicks coming up from this Chu, and it was done on point.
Your team,
getting that perfect initiates for her teammates. So I guess it's pretty reasonable why this Chu is actually getting banned now.
They saw an amazing Cho play, so even I will get scared if I see that kind of consistency in a Cho player, given I cannot recall his build, but I think it was both tank and
it was
damage type.
balance.
It was leaning more on the tank, just so he can sustain his teammates. But anyway, that was so much for that good show. We won't be seeing much of him. He is banned out, but the first marksman for the side of the blue team is Claude, and let's see who will be the third pick for the side of SFI.
Marksman that we have available so far is the carry. Not too sure if Lele will be securing that early on. Might they need to secure tanks this time? Yeah, Akai is secured now for the side of SFI. We can see in here really Balearic is not a thing in here in Indonesia. Right?
Yeah, I actually have been waiting for Balearic, but nada. So,
nada.
Again, it's not in their meta. So the more we know.
Okay. Second banning phase for Team Pokemon right now. What is currently lacking on the side of Team SFI is a marksman. Should they want to take that away, or an assassin fighter. I was just about to mention about someone who can do side lane, but this time a not usual ban in here is the Hayabusa. We know that the Hayabusa can clear waves very fast, but this is something that we don't usually see getting banned, the Chu as well as the Hayabusa. What can you say about that? Why do you think they banned this Hayabusa out?
I guess Hayabusa's burst is something that they do not want to deal with. Also, Hayabusa is all about that split push, and I guess they don't want to deal with a solid split pusher, even though he is quite squishy.
Yes. And I guess that is to also give protection to the Claude, so that no one will attempt to get the Claude from the back line. And another appearance of Lapu Lapu. Lapu Lapu is here for the side of Pokemon.
Part 2.
Yes, Lapu Lapu Part 2. Reserving to their last spot in here is Carry for Team SFI. This is gonna look good. Looks like this is a fast game.
It will. I don't think we're gonna reach the late game even though there is a carry, but I don't know. both teams are able to rotate and farm in the early game, and they get, I think, 2 or 3 items in just under 10 or 11 minutes. So the odds of us seeing a 15-minute game above is quite low. But anyway, we're gonna load into the game. For the side of SFI, we have the number 19 Kalimantan Barat Kaja, which is Lamja, Caramel on this Lunox, Lele for Leomord, Yo SCC, SY, Yo on this Kari, and Pixie for the Sakai.
And for the side of Team Pokemon, we have here Claude for Queenie, Lapu Lapu for Lysisha, and Kagura for Pika the Public, Minotaur for Voodoo, and Garak for Yusi. Alright, this is gonna be very exciting. We're heading on to the battlefield. Again, this is the round 1 match between Pokemon and SFI. We're gonna see what action they are gonna bring us.
This is the grand finals. Just game 1. This is the best of 5. So first team to ever get 3 points will be the winner for Indonesia.
Yes, indeed. Looking at the first items that they have picked in here, pretty balanced with the jungling as well as the boots. Of course, with the boots, they want to rotate as fast as they can, assist as fast as they can. An aggressive play in here, a little bit of aggressive play by the Minotaur as well as the Claude, trying to cut the waves in there in the bot lane, not allowing Lele to do some push and early clear of waves in the bot lane. So she will just transition towards the middle lane to do that work.
It's true. So here the bot lane Claude is just farming, Kaja and Lunox securing that bot lane crab. Hovering over to the top lane, we have Kagura was able to secure the turtle.
The crab.
The crab.
Yeah.
Also, is that a crab? Is that a beetle? I don't know. I need closure.
It's a
We've
crab.
been calling it a crab for quite some time now, right?
I know it's a crab. It's a crab. So anyway, onto the middle lane, we have a 3v2 situation. UC getting so low at the moment. But she will manage to survive. But Pika wanting to get the first kill. There was a flicker out by the Kaja, but unfortunately she will be bursted down by that umbrella of the Kagura. So quite unfortunate for her. But Lele, seeing Pika the Public on this Kagura, will just back away because Leomor doesn't have his ultimate available yet to go on a 1v1 fight against the Kagura.
Kaja was able to use the flicker there, but apparently, like what you said, it just was not enough. Moving over to the bot lane 1v2, but these two just decided to get away. Turtle already up. Leomor decides to join. I thought he was gonna go with he will. He is going with Lunox now. Divine Judgment up for this Kaja. Might as well use that on this Claude, but Claude is rotating over to the mid lane along with this Kari, and 3 members from the right side from SFI will secure this turtle.
I wonder if the Minotaur will be able to do a last hit. Apparently not. Retribution is available from that Lunox. Pixie getting caught up on a bad position, but he will be using his Hurricane Dance to back away. Lamia having that slither of health, will manage to still go a little bit of aggressive just to secure some kill for their team, but unfortunately she will die from the hands of that. I think that was the Lapu Lapu getting the kill. Voodoo, though, getting so low, will be the casualty once more. Caramel, a little bit of aggression.
Jumping in under 10. Oh no, is she gonna die? Or she didn't, but this Claude was 1 hit away.
Yep, one hit away.
If Akai was able to DPS that third hit, Lunox could have gotten the kill.
And yeah, someone in here saying that they were actually thinking about getting Balearic to go against that Claude blazing the way, but apparently something's different in here in the Indonesian meta right now. Instead, they want to go for this crowd control crowd control, tank support. But meanwhile, on the top lane, Pixie getting caught once more. Will she manage to back away? Looks like yes. And in the middle lane, 1v3 situation. Voodoo trying to protect this turret, but unfortunately, looks like this turret is gonna go down just in time. 3-man Minuan Fury getting 1 kill.
Up, able to take down this Kaja, and Lunox used his ultimate, was able to take down the Minotaur. Minotaur is not yet tanky, so I guess that was quite an easy play for that Lunox.
But she did get 1 kill, so I think that was a 1-for-1 trade in exchange for a turret. So mainly, I guess it still went onto the side of SFI because, you know, I think turret will give more gold than getting kills. Anyway, that is the main objective of the game.
True. Is this the second turtle?
This is the second turtle of the game that we have right now.
Second turtle already up, and SFI, they were able to secure the first turtle, and I think they can secure the second turtle as well. Non-contested. Lapu alone at the top lane. Oh no, Divine Judgment is available for Kaja. He used his ultimate, but Kaja used his ultimate as well, and Lunox just uses the chaos and was able to take down the Lapu. Honestly, the moment I saw that 3 or 4 of them were rotating to the top lane, it was pretty much game. It's difficult to win against 4 people.
They want to push all the way as fast as they can. The blue team taking 2 turrets from the bottom lane. Carry on the top lane, managed to take 1 turret onto the top lane, but fight ongoing on the bot right now. We can see Pixie trying to chase UC, but UC getting that tanky body will manage to escape, and everyone else will just fall back for the meantime.
Everyone will fall back indeed. Earlier, Kari was trying to split push at the top lane, but she was not able to reach the turret. But right now, Akai alone at the mid lane. Diomar and Kari at the top lane. Lunox just roaming around the bot lane at the side, at their jungle side. So both teams are actually chill right now.
Chill for the meantime. Right after that, clashes taking down objectives. You can see that the tier 2 turret is about to fall down. Maybe you can just backdoor this one and get that taken down. But for the meantime, no one from the blue team, Team Pokemon, is on that side right now. So what SFI Queen will do is to take advantage of the bot lane, as it seems they don't really want to lose any turrets anymore from that side of the map. But being face check in here is the Minotaur getting the Divine Judgment eaten. And there you go, plus a turret going to the side of Team SFI, but it will be exchanged by another turret in the middle lane as Pika the Public and UC tries to get that, but Pixie just right in time will be using Hurricane Dance and getting silenced. This Minotaur is, but will be knocking up the rest of the members, but still will not survive. Oh my goodness, Pika the Public looks like she will fall down as well. Double kill is gonna go in the bottom lane as well. More kills going on to the hands of Team SFI.
And this is the third turtle. Concentrated energy are up for Lunox. Caramel has 506 as her KDA. That is beautiful considering you are a Lunox. Divine Judgment up for this Kaja. Minotaur getting boxed in. This is pretty much a dead cow at this point. Monster kill going over to this Lunox. Grok uses the barrier up to try and protect the turret, but apparently it is not enough. Endless battle already up for Leomore with the 3-1-3, and I thought they were gonna go with the 1v1 at top lane, but apparently that is not gonna happen. So members of FSI just at the mid lane. Leomore popping his Phantom Steed, but uses that to get away.
And there you go, they're still not stopping, it seems, as they try to become aggressive in between turrets in here. Lamia going so low but will manage to survive. It is the red team getting more kills in favor of them. Carry is on fire, getting that kills, doing a little bit of lifesteal by getting neutral monsters at the same time.
Okay, so I thought we were gonna see a clash at the mid lane, but apparently they're just getting the buffs, which is smart because they are denying this Kagura of the buffs and jungle that she needs. Lapu against Leomord here at the top lane. Leomord used his momentum to try and clear the creep wave real quick. Phantom Steed has been popped as well. 3 members actually decide to join the party, but Grog, along with this, Kagura decides to back away. Kagura's ultimate is up. She can just use that whenever she wants
Woo!
to. Lord will be up in 20 seconds.
Oh my goodness, everyone in here is, look at the assist of Kaja right now. It is 11. There's so much participation in the team fights in here. Speaking of team fights, it is happening once more in here. The Minotaur is not gonna survive once again. This is not a tanky Minotaur right now.
Not tanky indeed. I guess he wasn't able to snowball or even get HP items in the early to mid game because Lunox was pretty much targeting him all the time.
Lord is being taken down by the red team right now. They got the damage at the moment in the form of the carry. Proper zoning out being done by the tanks and support that we have on the side of SFI. They're trying to chase down UC. Pika the public also trying to back away. Team Pokemon can't do anything else but to go back to safety. They are left with 3 inhibitor turrets onto their base. Happy death time for them.
Happy death time indeed. Alright, so slowly but surely SFI inching towards the base of their enemies. Even though the blue team has a Grok, we haven't actually seen any on-point Grok plays, even his ultimates. But I guess that's just SFI trying to use the mind games onto this Grok.
And as we can see right now, there's a huge gold gap at the moment. It is more than 10k and it is a lot. They cannot just dive in right now and here Team Pokemon go out of the base. What can they do? Probably proper timing for the Minoan Fury as well as the Grok wall. I'm not too sure if they will manage to survive all of the burst damage that will come out from all of the carries that they have in here for the side of SFI Queen. They're taking down the tier 1 inhibitor turret on the top lane pretty much easily. And the tanks are just getting deleted away from the map. Blazing Duet has been popped, but unfortunately that is not enough. Triple kill for the carry and they are focus firing on the base. Cecilio even still wanting to get a kill even though UC was already on the base.
Just at the respawn base of their enemies, so making sure that they will not get out.
Minotaur was always dead, primarily because they didn't get enough farm for themselves. Can't do anything about it. It's instead of your carries doing the face check, of course it is gonna be the tank doing the face checks, but unfortunately SFI just showed so much power on this game one that we have.
So it was quite a snowball. It was quite of a storm from the side of SFI, but I guess their composition just worked so well because the Divine Judgment will work with Carry, with Leo Mort, and Lunox. They just need one proper timing and one good positioning, and their CC is immense as well. So that was a GGWP for game 1.
Yes,
SFI is
indeed.
now up on 1 game.
Obviously, most of the damage came out from that Lunox 807 as well as the carry. Really good participation as a support and tank by Pixie and Lamia on the Kaja as well as the Akai. Lela did a good job on doing the side lane work as well, but got a command on Team Pokemon in here for trying their best on, trying to prolong the fight. It just didn't go so well on the early parts of the game, wherein they got invaded with a lot of buffs and neutral monsters even. So anyway, this is a best of 5 match, guys. We can still see if Pokemon will be able to make a comeback later on. So guys, we will just prepare the lobby. Me, Keisaya, and together with Yuko, we will be back. Alright, so hold on tight. This is just gonna be a short break. Alright, yo guys, so we are back. That break didn't even need a countdown. I was about to set up the countdown, but I just didn't need it at all. Everyone's back in the lobby for our game 2. So yes, you're currently watching FSL Indonesia. This is now the grand finals match between Pokemon and Team SFI Queen. Right now, SFI Queen got 1 point win from the previous match. We are about to start round 2. Again, we're your shoutcasters. I'm Kaysaya, and with me is Yiko.
Yep, so like what she said, this is game 2, and SFI up on one game. Let's see what will Pokemon do. I'm pretty sure Pokemon can still get more games in because we saw how strong they were against Sharker earlier, and we know that Sharker is a strong team.
Yes, getting that 2-0 matches from the previous rounds, but then again, I wonder if SFI will be able to do a 3-0 here. I'm so excited to find it out. Even in here on the round 2 match of their best of 5 match in here for the grand finals. What can you say about that, Yuko? Expectations, what do you want to happen?
I can vividly see a 3-0, but of course I don't want to end the tournament in with OPness. So I want to see Sharker Pokemon do something because I believe that they have quite the same strategy. They have similar drafts. It's just a matter of who gets to level 4 first, who gets to snowball first.
Yes, and I guess our viewers on Facebook, YouTube, Yahoo, and Streamcraft can let us know in the live chat as well on, what do you think? Do you have any predictions who's going to be the FSL, Indonesia representative for FSL Elite? Just type in onto our live chat. But for the meantime, we'll just start off the match as we head on to our drafting phase. On to the blue side, that is SFI Queen, and on to the red side, it is Pokemon.
Alrighty, so SFI gonna go with the first ban. They could ban out a Lunox, a Kimi. They did ban out Kimi. We might see another Kufra ban, and I realized Esmeralda again was open in the previous game, but none of them picked her up.
Okay, Kimi, Harriet out of the pickings right now. Let's see if they will try to ban out the Lunox, which was quite OP from the previous match. And the Chew as well, they did ban it out. I wonder if we'll be seeing a Chew ban. Although I think for me, Chew ban isn't that necessary. Probably want to take away those really comfortable hero picks that is quite OP if you let that be used by a player who is so comfortable at the same time highly mechanical in using that hero.
That is true. And they could ban out the Claw, they could ban out Lunox, they could ban out Crow. Yeah, okay, that works as well. One less strong tank to deal with.
One less. I was about to sing a song. Two less lonely people.
One less problem. I actually thought one less problem without you. Problem.
Alright, so anyway, a pretty balanced ban out for this one. 2 damage dealers has been taken out. 2 tanks has been taken out as well. Who's available in here? Kufra is not available, so no first Kufra pick. Kaja is the one prioritized by SFI in here. Lunox was taken away from SFI. Ooh, I want to see this one. There's no Harry.
This is an off-deny pick, so let's see what mage will SFI pick now. I mean, Harley's open.
Esmeralda is open.
Got denied. Esmeralda is open as well. Yeah, I actually saw SFI using Esmeralda for one game.
Yeah, when Lunox and Harith was banned out, they made use of Esmeralda. So I wonder if this time if they're gonna check or select this Harley, or will it be an Esmeralda for their mage? But instead, Gushon as an assassin mage for SFI will be chosen in will be placed for their lineup in here.
Your team is banning.
So, they actually got the Gushon, but for the other side, they managed to get Leomord. So, both drafts are looking good so far. I like what I'm seeing.
Great. Yes, indeed. I can't decide yet who has the better lineup right now. I mean, if in case, sometimes it's just, what our early judgment basing on the draft because we've seen those kind of drafts work. But I'm also excited in here at the same time, how are they gonna draft? But hold on, we can see in here the blue team SFI banning out the Lolita. Seems like they want to avoid Pokemon, not allowing the daggers of this Gushin being not effective, the daggers that she will throw out. But so I guess that is a wise banning this Lolita out. Gushin taken out.
Your team is picking.
Alright.
We have carry available.
They lack a marksman. They banned out Cloud, so odds are good they are gonna get carry. I'm not. Granger is open if SFI wants to get that Hover and Helker to hunt down Lunox maybe, but they changed it to Thumbs, which has better sustain. Oh yeah, Cho's open.
I'm so excited about this one. They're gonna go once more for a no marksman composition. It seems like they are not scared at all with this carry that can, Oh, wait, they changed it to Esmeralda. They needed additional magic damage source with, of course, high survivability. So I guess this could work as well. They did hover on the Chew a while ago, which is, I guess, this is also okay, Esmeralda, rather than giving the Esmeralda out to Team Pokemon.
Alright, so this is a more conservative lineup from SFI than what I'm actually used to. They need one more attack, a Hover and Hylos. Yeah, Hylos works. Might as well use that if you want to chase someone from the side of SFI. So the drafts are complete. We are gonna load into Game 2 real quick. Again, this is FSL Indonesia. Grand Finals, SFI on your left and Pokemon on to your right.
Yes, physical damage source from Team SFI Queen, it's gonna mainly depend on the thumbs. Although in the clashes, there will be more magic damage from SFI as well. So, and we know that the thumbs could potentially do most of the time the side lane work. But yeah, let's just see how they're gonna go for this fight. Anyway, recap of the lineup for Team SFI. We have your Kaja for Lamia, Gushin for Caramel, Thumbs for Lily or Lele, Esmeralda for Cecilio, Akai for Pixie.
And for the side of Pokemon, we have Queenie on Carry, Listy-chan on Leomord, Pika the Public on Lunox, Voodoo for Minotaur, and UC on Hylo.
I'm so excited to see how this fight will go, especially that SFI did a no marksman composition in here. They need to end the fight as fast as they can, or else the carry could be deadly on the end of Pokemon, so as did Lunox.
Like what we said, like what we've been expecting, this is just gonna be a short game, a quick game. We haven't seen any games that are 15 or 16 minutes up. Kaja being really aggressive here at the mid lane was able to reduce Lunox down to almost half of her health. Minotaur though, that was a bit of an overextend, but he was able to live.
And there you go, Thumbs just actually allowed Carry as well as Hylos to cut the creep waves in there. Lamia together with Caramel will getting the blue buff. For the meantime, Thumbs did a face check on the Hylos as well as the Carry. They just let it be. But you can see in here, they're actually indeed still catching up in terms of gold, although it was the red team who did cut the creep of waves. The waves of creep, what was that?
Creep wave, I think.
Yeah,
I think
the creep wave. Okay, that's an easier way to say it.
So again, SFI has this habit of cutting the creeps as well, which is pretty good. And Ha! Wait, looking, I actually had my eye at the bot lane, but apparently I was alone there. And near the turtle area, Lunox and Minotaur, Esmeralda and Akai right there. No one's going aggressive. They're just, I don't know, doing some taps around the map, getting better vision, trying to spot where their enemies are. Tham was at the top lane, but he saw that two of them are actually at the top lane. He can't contest that. Because the first dives in.
They are engaging.
Hylos tries to get away, and the burst damage is enough apparently for first blood. Divine Judgment has been used, and that is another
Nice.
going over to the blue side.
That was a pretty calculated move by SFI Queen. They know that they have to engage against the Thams because they took opportunity that Thams was all alone. Let's take opportunity anyway that Divine Judgment from the Kaja was available. So they got everything available and they just took advantage of that. And that actually also allowed them to take the first turtle of the game pretty easily. Bot lane?
Quick take at the turtle here at the bot lane though. Phantom Steed has been used. Was that a Minion and Fury IC? But apparently it got cancelled and Akai used Hurricane Dance, but he got taken down by the Lunox. Divine Judgment has been used. Gushin was able to take down this Minotaur, but Akai tried to go aggressive against that Lunox, but Lunox was under turret, so he does not want to overextend.
Caramel having the most gold right now at 1.8k. She is definitely going online, even though she just got that rapid boots and jungle item plus the mana regeneration one. So I think this is looking good for her. She just needs to keep up and avoid getting out farmed by their opponent. But this is the advantage of SFI Queen that they can utilize until the mid-game time. They cannot make it up to the late game time until carry goes online.
Leomord at the bot lane actually tried to using momentum, but apparently he got taken down by this Gushin. Nice Hurricane Dance from the Akai, manages to get one assist.
Well, that was a good flicker in plus a Divine Judgment from the Kaja on the bottom lane, allowing their team to take tier 1 turret on the bottom lane. Meanwhile, that was actually the same thing that happened onto the top lane where Pokemon took away the life of the Thams plus a turret on the top lane. But SFI Queen will be answering that by another turret take, allowing them to still snowball plus a really good position wherein the turtle is now available just right on time. You can see in here SFI Queen seems to know where they have to take objectives on which part of the map, and they knew it has to happen in the bottom lane where the turtle is also available. Fight ongoing right now. Minoan Fury 4-man, but that will allow Pika the Public to kill one member, and it is just still the blue team getting that overall advantage against the red team members' Pokemon. They're trying to back away, but Caramel is just hitting the right target right now. Queenie is also trying to survive, but it looks like she will not afford to do so. Woo! That was early.
That was a mouthful, but that clash had a lot of happenings in it. Gushin Burst is
it feels like a fighting game.
From there, it honestly did. Nice initiates on this Akai, on this Kaja, as well as Esmeralda's jump in or entering was really smooth as well. Basically, it just worked for SFI.
Wow, I'm just so impressed and shocked at the moment as to how Discussion will play her hero as well. Her gold is now doubled from 2k a while ago to 4k, and she's just not stopping as they will try to invade even the jungles of their opponent. They're doing this right. I mean, they just taking advantage of what they can. I mean, the map awareness as well, the strategy on where to rotate next. Oh, look at that Divine Judgment on perfect timing, killing the Leomord. Oh my goodness.
Alright, so that's a monster kill going over to this Gushin. It's kind of safe to say that this Gushin has been left unattended because 6 minutes in, He is 6-0, 1 kill per minute, but High Loss was able to secure the crab at the top lane. Third or second turtle already up, and SFI already has their eyes on it, non-contested from the side of Pokemon.
SFI is actually doing it right now so fluidly. It seems like they want to do that or get that 3-0 score as a record, part of the history for FSL Indonesia, and I don't know, they're so fluid. It feels like, what? How come they know where to go next? I mean, it's not I'm saying that, okay, they got something nasty getting done at the back end. It's just, I think, overall, their strategy and map awareness is just perfectly working.
It is. It's always on point, and I think we're gonna see a clash. Your ultimate's already up. Red team is just under tier. They do not want to overextend momentum.
Oh, Pixie!
It's Hurricane. That Phantom Seed has been popped, but look at the amount of damage that they are dishing out. Mirror Fury has been used, but Lucas was able to take down. This Akai Caramel goes down as well. Carry is apparently already online. That is a 4-for-1 trade in favor of the
well. Alright, so Akai dove in under a turret pretty confidently, thinking that they will be able to manage this Hylos carry combo. But apparently everyone else was taking the Minotaur was there as well with the rage, and did they forget about the rage of the Minotaur and they're under the turret of their opponent? That actually could turn around the situation of the fight. Luckily, this is just 8-minute game time and they are able to come back alive once more. But this is the carry snowballing. They have to take her down. And in here, still High Loss surviving. Will she manage to escape? Listy Chan also escaping together with the High Loss. Yeah, run, Listy Chan, run. They're back to safety, but this is SFI regaining control to the map once more. But I guess, you know what, Hugo? They have to avoid doing that kind of play once more. I think Pixie or any other tanks cannot just dive under turret, thinking that, especially with a Minotaur plus a carry, especially if the rage is available, they just can't.
Yep, that's true. That is a pretty much secured 3 or 4 man knockup. Mirror Fury Akai actually had his eye on this Hylos, but Leomord uses his momentum. Ultimate not up for Minotaur, and Lunox's ultimate actually got up. So yeah, not much for initiate. So I guess they are just gonna play safe for now. Level 1 Lord marching towards the bot lane of Pokemon.
They have to play it safe. They can't. Although they got the lead in here in terms of gold, they can't go aggressive, especially under turret. And now, luckily for them, they got the map control. They have the opportunity to take this tier 2 turret onto the middle lane part of the map, as they got the damage coming up from the Gusion as well as the Esmeralda. And top lane, tier 2 turret will be the next objective.
Kaja going in, just clearing that creep way with Esmeralda, Akai, Downs, and Gusion eyeing that top lane turret, and Pokemon rotating over to the top lane to try and defend that turret. They are down to the last row of their turrets. One wrong mistake can cause them, 1 or 2 turrets, and maybe even the base. Hylos at the front line, of course, DPSing, making sure that they will not be able to advance. Gusion still eyeing that turret at the top lane. Kaja finally starting that top lane turret with Akai, but wait, they got spotted out by this Leomord. And the mind games are strong.
And Caramel just taking time to get herself some buff for the meantime before they go for an engage. Definitely that will be needed so that she will have her mana to burst down the target shot that she needs to take down first. And flow creep waves going in favor of Team SFI now onto the top as well as in the bot. They will attempt to get his inhibitor now. They have to be very careful because Minotaur has a rage bar. 4-man or rather 5-man Minoan Fury. They have to back away. Carry is preheating at the back line. Oh, Listy Chan doing that critical hits as well. Oh, what just happened, Yuko? That Minoan Fury.
Apparently, Pokemon happened. It all started with that beautiful Minoan Fury. I think at this point, SFI is kind of pressured to end the game because Carrie and Leomord is having yeah, they're going online. So the odds are slowly going to their favor. So they have, and I think they're having a hard time ending the game as well. So they
are.
have all these objectives, win conditions. They're frazzled as well. So let's see what happens.
Because Carry is able to clear those waves coming in onto their base really fast, because this is now 12-minute game time, and the damage plus the burn from Carry is already there, and they have to be very careful. What probably SFI can do is to wait for the next lord that will come up in 58 seconds, and this might potentially help them to clear the waves faster and take down turrets faster. So they need that 6-man because Carry is going online.
Yep, and I don't know about you, even though they are in a quite huge deficit this time of the game, an online carry is scary, especially that they have a Minotaur that can do a 4-5-man knockup and a high loss for chasing down, and a Lunox and Leomord to top that off. So, like what I said, SFI, if they want to bag this game too, they need to end the game fast.
They definitely need to end the game. Probably they could try or attempt to trigger that Minoan Fury from Minotaur, but how are they gonna do it? I mean, also Leomord is there to do additional critical hits. Once you see all your HP bars going to less than 3%, you definitely and Leomord is still alive, definitely have to back away. But this one, second Lord of the Game, is now available, just like what we have mentioned a while ago. This is what SFI Queen has to wait. They need the 6-man to go and before they can go aggressive against Pokemon's base.
They can use the Lord to just do the split push for them, given that a level 2 Lord is quite tanky, and they can go with a different lane, or they can apply a tremendous amount of pressure and just join the Lord wherever he may spawn.
They're just waiting for the Lord to spawn, and there you go. It's gonna go to the bottom lane part of the map, which is the least, which is the most damage inhibitor turret on all of the lanes for the side of Team Pokemon. Waiting game. For the meantime, they're gonna take away all of the buffs from the jungle of Pokemon and wait for the Lord to get near onto the base of their opponent.
At this point, Pokemon is just confined at their own base, or they can't even go beyond 3 or 4 steps out of their turret lanes. But I can see that they are able to demolish this Lord quite quickly, but the Lord was able to
Minoan Fury once more.
Beautiful Minoan Fury right there. High Loss used his ultimate as well, but I think that was defensively. But the other members of SFI Queens actually pouring into the base of Pokemon Hurricane that has been used. Thaump was able to take down this Leomord. Kaja used Divine Judgment on this carry, but apparently the follow-up was not enough. Carry at the back lines, dishing out so much damage as well. Join the party with a beautiful follow-up from the Akai, but Akai goes down in the hands of this Lunox. Esmeralda gets taken down but has immortality, so she is able to have a second life. I guess Esmeralda jumps in as well. Double kill going over to this push to make that a triple kill. Minoan Fury,
they don't mind
everyone, but
nice one.
was able to take down the Esmeralda.
Oh my god, the maniac!
For this game. I thought he was gonna get a savage, but that's too bad, and that is game 2. Still going over to SFI.
This Gushan is playing so well.
I know.
I mean, it feels like it is not even a girl playing this game. I mean, I'm not saying that she's not, but you know what? The skill level is just way too high. I mean, the assassination skills plus the right target. Actually, we did see that she was attempting to target Carry on the back line. Although she didn't get to kill the Carry, it was fine because it forced the Carry to go back away to the base, not allowing the Carry to kill the rest of the members of Team SFI. And it's just really great work. And at the same time, all of the divine judgments of Lamia on this Kaja was quite on point. I didn't see a lot of good Esmeralda plays, but I think it was mostly highlighted on the Kaja as well as the Gushan plays this time. But overall, good team fight for both of the teams.
That is true. There were times that Pokemon was given a ray of hope, but I guess SFI were just able to counter that, and they are able to adjust to what the situation calls for.
Yes, guys, and 2-0 score so far for Team FSI. What did I say? That was not a sponsor. But yeah.
Nice one.
Congratulations, but there's still one more round to take Team SFI. In case you want to get this on a clean score of 3-0, you got to take the third round. But the question is, will Team Pokemon let that happen? So yeah, well, with me, Kaisaya, and Yuko, dear viewers, we will find out later on. We'll just take a short break as we prepare the third lobby. So yeah, just hold on tight. And yo guys, we are back for a third round match between Team SFI Queen and Pokemon. This is the grand finals match. You ready for FSL Indonesia Day 2? We're still your shoutcasters. I'm Kaisaya, and with me is Yuko.
Yep, this is the third game of the grand finals. SFI Queen, will they be able to close this out with a 3-0?
Yeah, I wonder. Getting banned out in here is the Kaja that did a lot of support and good initiates onto the side of Team SFI a while ago. So they want to take this definitely a respect ban.
Because the Kaya performed so well in the game earlier in game 2, so we might see another Kimi ban. Yeah, Kimi got banned out. I'm not sure if they are gonna ban out Esmeralda though.
And let's see. I don't think this time on day 2 we didn't see priority bans on Esmeralda. Sometimes they just let her be available until. And she's not even a priority mage. I mean, priority mage, as we can see, it happens to be the Harriet, and then the Lunox, and then Esmeralda. So, for some reason, something changed in here that probably we will have better we somehow already have a better understanding, probably because of the comfort picks of these players on these teams that got into the semifinals a while ago. Yeah.
Yep, it's true. Okay, so I think the blue team missed a ban, or it could be a tactical mistake, just so they can open up more heroes of their pool. Let's see how that will be.
Yes, definitely. Probably they are just trying to open up a hero on this one. Harriet is available, Kufra is available, Grok is also available. They will be taking that Harriet right already to give them enough damage source and good crowd control at the same time.
And let's see what will be the 2 picks for the side of SFI. Oh no, they managed to get that Kufra. I don't know about you, but when it comes to good initiate, as long as SFI has good initiates, they will be able to follow up, and they will be able to take 1 or 2 kills from their enemies, and the second pick will be a Grok. So for now, they are focused on getting their tank.
Yes, indeed. And with good initiators, definitely, it can help your carries to perform the kills and additional damage. Meanwhile, carry will still be the marksman for Team Pokemon in here. They did secure the carry a while ago. Claude is available. They want the carry instead. Plus Minotaur will be their tag support.
They locked in their marksman, and Esmeralda will be the third pick for SFI. They did not prioritize a marksman. Well, they still can't pick up the Claude, so they can just ban out a tank in the second rotation. Since Pokemon lacks 1 tank, they only have a Minotaur.
Yeah, Minotaur.
They can ban out an Akai, I guess.
Akai would be okay. Chu is still available though. Depends on how they're gonna build the Chu. But yeah, Chu, Akai available, also Hylos, and Lolita that we've been seeing in here. But Lolita might not be a perfect tank right now for Team Pokemon because there's no range damage to shield up away against SFI Queen.
They banned out the Leomore. They do not want to deal with a solid fighter. A hover on Cho. Yeah, they should
Your
prioritize
team is
Cho, I
picking.
guess, for now, rather than getting a marksman, given that Pokemon already has their carry.
So right now on the side of SFI though, they're still lacking a marksman. I wonder if they will still pick yeah, they banned out the Gushin. I wonder if SFI will still pick a marksman in here. I've been seeing them for the grand finals not going for the marksman composition at all. Lapu Lapu.
Your team is picking.
You know what? We've been seeing this Lapu Lapu getting picked, but right now I'm not seeing the total usefulness of Lapu Lapu for team fights yet.
Same.
Yeah, right? Like, even if you want to highlight...
a lot of time to go online, and even when he is technically online, only his ultimate is useful.
Yeah. And I guess we just have to see. Hellcurt is a good pick to go against the carry, as well as the Harith. Although this Harith is quite slippery, the silence coming out from that Hellcurt might still be useful. Anyway, let's do a rundown of the lineups of this team. So for team Pokemon, we have here Carry for Queenie, Lapu Lapu for Listy-chan, Harith for Pika the Public, Akai for Voodoo, Minotaur for Yuzi.
And for the side of SFI, we have Lamja on Kufra, Caramel for Cho, Lele on Hellcurt, TCO on Esmeralda, and okay, we load in. And here we have Pixie for Grok. This could possibly be the last game of the day. Should SFI win this, they will end the tournament with the 3-0, and they will be the representatives for Indonesia next month on Singapore for the LAN event.
Definitely, and we'll just have to see, I guess. I'm just sharing the live stream because we were streamed. Anyway, yeah, on the bottom lane we can see in here Caramel all alone. Caramel's the one who did the play the Gushin a while ago. So this time, I wonder if she's gonna go for a tank or a fighter.
I think they should go with a fighter because they might lack in the damage
physical
department.
damage, right?
Yeah, I mean Esmeralda, yes, she can go damage Hellcurt, of course, with the assassinations, but it would be better if Cho can damage as well.
Yep. Yes, indeed. And yeah, okay, now I can focus back into the game. And in the top lane, we can see Crab getting a contest by both of the teams in here. Although the blue team, Team Pokemon, will be stealing and securing that out away from this Hellcurt. I wonder why the Hellcurt didn't took opportunity in getting that. Anyway, the Kufra was actually there.
It could be a split-second decision, or he got nervous and panicked. But anyway, still farming early game. The most not exciting part of any match, the early game, because everyone is farming.
Waiting for level 4s. Indeed, Esmeralda is now level 4, so as the Grok. So you can see them here hiding in the brushes. Unfortunately, that didn't connect. Probably was a preemptive move to get the Harith. But yeah, Harith was just a little bit slippery on that part. So there will be no early casualties still for 2-minute game time.
Yep, they are able to defend themselves, but here at the bot lane, we see that Cho is actually really low on health, but Pixie and Yob decides to join the party. They did target this Queenie, and Queenie trying to get out, but First Blood going over to Esmeralda because she was able to take down this carry. So that's more gold and the kill going over to SFI, and of course, after one kill after the First Blood,
the bot lane, I mean the top. The top lane, you can see Hellcurt just getting killed by the Chew, but fight on going onto the turtle side once more. Securing in here is the Esmeralda for the turtle. They're still not yet done. Esmeralda getting that white HP bar at the moment. Getting knocked up in here. Speak of the public. Really good focus fire on the Harith, but unfortunately Caramel will fall down with revenge at all, but Lamia engaging onto a fight, but unfortunately she is just way too low for that engage. But still overall, I think it went overall on to the side of SFI Queen.
Yeah, most of the kills actually went to Esmeralda. She is mostly in charge of the cleanup, thus the 5-0 just 3 minutes into the game.
Esmeralda having 2.7k gold now. My goodness, that is quite high. And more than half of what the carry has on the side of Team Pokemon. So there's a lot of catching up to do for the carry once again for the side of Team Pokemon.
And now we are back to the farming phase. Let's see if Lapu-Lapu will be able to take down this Hellcurt as well. Kufra jumps in, uses bouncing ball. Hellcurt uses ultimate, and he is able to get a revenge heal. You killed me earlier, I will kill you back. And going over to the mid lane, Akaya was actually being chased down. Cho was waiting at the bushes, but they did not. The plan or the gang did not push through. Now
and
they're
I guess,
just gonna rotate at the bot lane.
And I guess on the top lane, once Lamia and Lela's done on this tier 1 turret, they can now finally rotate somewhere else in the map to assist, just like what is happening on the bottom lane. This is a 3v4 situation. Caramel going so low, looks like he will fall down. As well as Cecilio going so low with the Harriet first damage. Pika the public will end the lives of these heroes coming out from SFI Queen.
Yep, yes, Yep, she will. And going over to the turtle area, Hellcurt already eyeing the first turtle of the game here at the top lane. Lapu-Lapu, I guess, is not noticing that for now. He is busy clearing the creep wave, and more gold, more EXP going over to the side of SFI.
It was very fast. I mean, all of the farms that this team SFI Queen is getting, it's just way too fast. This 5-minute game time, Esmeralda 3.7k gold plus the objectives in terms of getting the turtle. They're just, I mean, it feels like, again, just like what I have mentioned on the round 2, they know where to position themselves next as a team because they know where the objectives are. And speaking of objectives, look at that Chu taking the tier 1 turret without any defense at all. But meanwhile, on the middle lane, we have a fight ongoing, 3v3 situation. Yusi will try to flicker out. She will survive, but in here, looks like the Harriet will fall down. Dark Knight falls. Lele will take away the life of Yusi. Voodoo gonna bounce back, and she will be safe. The rest of the members though of the blue team, Team Pokemon, will just go clear of the waves on the top as well as the bot.
Yep, apparently the ultimate from Hellcurt is not enough to save his teammates. There is one casualty, and Esmeralda just clearing off this mid lane tier 2 turret. Grok guarding, of course, this Esmeralda, and so far 3 turrets to 1. Advantage going over to the side of SFI. Grok left there. Salmon Force has been used, and Grok actually used Sprint to be able to get away. They are still trying to get this buff. Esmeralda wants the buff, man. Lambja jumps in, was able to knock out this Akai. Hurricane Dance apparently was not used, and another re-engage. Minotaur charging up his raid. Fury has been popped. 2-man knockup. Carry just free hitting at the back line. Harriet was able to take down this Kufra, and Esmeralda down to the last bar of her health. Show flickers out. Grok manages to secure his team, but will he go down? Apparently he will not. Esmeralda was able to a solid defense. Hellcurt decide to say hi, but like, okay, nope. I realize there's a lot of you. I'm gonna get away.
Well, as an assassin, you definitely do not want to engage in a 5-man member, but Cecilio tried to make an aggressive attempt on stealing that turtle, but unfortunately, she will pay for her life. In the bottom lane, though, we can see Chu has nothing else to do but to just work on focusing on the objectives by clearing off the waves and taking some turrets down. Taking a look at the itemization of Caramel, yes, it seems like she's gonna go for a fighter build. She definitely needs an attack item before she can, like, be more useful in terms of damage dealing.
Yeah, because a full-on Cho tank is okay if he's gonna rotate with the Hellcurt or Esmeralda, but wait, Kufra jumps in, but apparently was not able to knock anyone up. Akai and Kari just under the tier 2 turret at the mid lane. Hellcourt, of course, still split pushing at the top lane. Endless battle already up for this little demon.
And map control, we can say that it is currently on the side of the red team right now. As you can see, apart from them having a lot of turrets, they're just overextending now in the bottom lane, which is okay. They are in a group and they just want to get this tier 2 turret down. Meanwhile, it is just the time for Pokemon to take a tier 1 turret. So I guess right now it is more advantageous of SFI that they got a lead on this lane control at the moment.
Yes, and now everyone is waiting at the bushes. Kufra actually jumps in, was not able to hit anyone. Minotaur has his ultimate up, but Rage Bar is not yet full. He is filling it up now though. Flickers in, Mino and Fury, but there is no follow-up because the damage dealer is not there. Summon Force has been used, but he got boxed in, gets taken down by the Esmeralda, and everyone from the blue side is apparently going down. Carry though was able to take one kill, double kill going over to this Esmeralda, make that a triple kill, and Kufra was able to take someone down as well. Right now they are just chasing down this Minotaur, even though he's under turret. They are so aggressive.
Oh my goodness! Will this be a 3-0 for a grand final? Just in case this is gonna be the first time they're taking down the Lord now, and Chu Caramel trying to clear off the waves. Of course, with a Slither of Hell, she will not go aggressive. Instead, will be backing away a little bit as this is just 10-minute game time, and the death timers are not that heavy yet.
Yep, it's not that punishing yet, but the level 1 Lord has been secured by the Esmeralda, which will spawn in the mid lane.
Mid lane indeed, as I think, this is the most damaged turret, plus, it will be the one prioritized by this Lord. And there you go, the Lord is up.
Yep, you know what? Every single mage that CCO or Yo actually uses, she is really strong. Like Harriet, Lunox, even Esmeralda.
Really great hero pool for this player.
And Rock used barrier up. They just want to secure this tier 1 mid lane turret. Minotaur dives in, did not use Minion Fury though, and of course Kufra going in with the Initiate Darkness has been used. Carry was able to take down Brock. Minion Fury with 3 or 4 people. Double kill going over to this Carry. Will this be the initiate that blue team needs? Carry was able to take down this Esmeralda, and that is a wipeout for Team Pokemon.
Apparently,
try push now.
Yeah, apparently free hit for this carry, plus of course getting locked in by the damage from Harith as well as the Minotaur. You know, you do not have, and you're under a turret at the same time. But luckily in here for SFI, they got still all of their 3 turrets in the middle lane pretty intact, and just in time with an 11-minute game time, because heavy death timers are not that heavy yet. Pixie was able to go back once more alive, and able to not allow Pokemon to at least get an objective. So 7k gold lead in favor SFI team. I kind of like, it feels like, you know what, Pokemon just lost an opportunity on taking at least 1 turret. They won that fight.
Yeah, they did. I think they were playing a bit too safely to the point that they allowed an opportunity to get away.
Yeah. So I don't know. They have to, if they want to make another comeback in here on a clash, they have to repeat what just they did a while ago. But the question is, will they be able to do that? Knowing that the creep wave, knowing that they lost a turret already in the mid already, is pretty open already, and the waves coming from the side of SFI are already in favor of them, in favor of SFI indeed.
It is in their favor.
Yeah, they still have a chance.
They're now controlling the game. Of course, there's still a chance for Pokemon. They just need 1 or 2 more wipeouts to be able to push through in the top lane. Yeah, I think top lane is pretty good.
Esmeralda together with Helkert clearing the waves. They gotta be patient. I wonder if they're gonna wait for the 45-second Lord that is gonna summon anytime soon.
They could.
They could, yeah.
It's 45 seconds. It's a long time, but if that's their plan, then okay. But for now, they're just making sure that Pokemon is being locked into their base. Grog actually inside the base himself, just zoning out or providing, I don't know, distractions for Pokemon.
But she gotta be very careful though. She has a lot of HP, and we know that Carrie loves high HP heroes. Oh, getting knocked up in here. Kufra did actually made use of his ultimate, and yeah, 3 seconds from now, Lord's gonna go up. We can see Cecilio, Esmeralda together with Kufra transitioning onto that part of the map. Meantime, Grok and Chu just basically zoning out, trying to buy time. You see, can't wait, but you know, she wants to do a face check. Aggressively, she's going for it. Harith is also in here. They gotta be very careful. I think pretty soon, Chu has to join the team fight. Gotta take this opportunity 4v5 situation. But Lapu Lapu is about to come in. Hurricane Dance by Voodoo. It's not gonna help a little bit. But you've seen here the Minotaur waiting for the rage. There you go. This is just the time for Cecilio to start over on the Lord once more.
They actually resetted the Lord earlier. This is the level 2, right?
You see.
Esmeralda able to take down the Minotaur. So that is one good initiator out on the side of Pokemon. And Joe just split pushing while they are securing the level 2 Lord non-contest.
There you go. Minotaur.
The mid lane again.
Minotaur did aggressively did a face check there. I think that was kind of unfortunate. I don't know if that was really the task that was given to her by her teammates, but that was a really risky move. I don't think even the Minotaur could attempt to steal that. Face check is fine. They can like listen to the map for them to know if they're actually taking the Lord, but I guess that face check, that Minotaur going towards that 5 or 3 members from the red team wasn't really that necessary.
Yep, that's true. So here we are, level 2 Lord marching into their base. Ultimate is up. Grok used his wall, but they were able to take down the Lord quite quickly.
That was very fast.
I think that was a level 2 Lord.
Yeah, because Carrie is getting the equipment that she needs. Let's take a look. Queenie in here just needs 2 more items to get herself fully equipped. But Esmeralda, actually almost all of the members of the red team has completed their items already. They're engaging on a team fight. Let's see what is going to happen. Bouncing ball by Lamia on the Kufra. They need to take this tier 1 turret on inhibitor turret in the bottom lane though, but they are having a hard time. We can say here that Pokemon is doing a great job in terms of defending their base. You know, SFI, because they do not have a marksman, they're having a hard time pushing.
This is basically the downside of not having a marksman. When it comes to the late game, you're gonna struggle a bit, but if you can close it out, then you should the moment you see an opening.
And all of them are close range.
That's true. To clear the creep wave, Esmeralda, of course, most of her health is now white. Shielding for days, and Lord gonna be up in 112 seconds. I don't think they can wait that long. They need to end the game.
They gotta be patient though, but they need to get the Carrie be caught off guard. But when is that gonna happen? Carrie is hiding behind the beef and the panda, so it's gonna be hard to reach that marksman. So Helkert would attempt to get her, but it's just way too deep to even attempt that.
Indeed.
Oh, the top lane, something's happening.
They actually jumped in, but Minotaur did not use his Minion 1 Fury. I think he hesitated for a bit. I think they're waiting for Carrie's ultimate to be up, because Carrie is the only one who does not have an ultimate. Alright, ultimate up, immortality up for this Akai as well. Esmeralda, she is apparently off the charts, and everyone has such thick lives. I mean, look at that rock. Look at that Minotaur.
Yes, indeed. Still, inhibitor turrets on the top and bot are pretty intact. It has like 20% HP already that is left, but they're not able to take that down. They're clearing way too fast, but something's happening in the bottom lane, it seems.
I thought they were chasing someone right there. Zaman Force has been used though, and Chrono Dash has been used as well. Akai jumps in, did not use his Hurricane Dance. Minotaur jumps in as well, but did not use his Minion 1 Fury. I think they're trying to take a feel on what to do first. Kari though was able to rip 4 or 5 bars down to this Grok.
My oh my, and Listy-chan on the Lapu Lapu clearing the waves pretty much consistently on that bot. They do not want to lose another turret, but since the third Lord is available, this is going to be the next contest for Team SFI. They need to get this. It is already late game time, 20 minutes, and they gotta be very careful. It looks like Caramel in here on the top will take opportunity to sneak in onto the base and take down the turrets that that they've been having a hard time taking. Meanwhile, on the Lord, we have a team fight ongoing in here. Cecilia, oh, that Minoan Fury. Hurricane Dance coming out from the Panda as well. Look at the base. Caramel, it seems like she wants to end this. Listy-chan trying to take down the minion waves, but Cecilia to the backup trying to get the base as well. There are minion waves trying to defend from the blue side. The Lord is here, fortunately for the blue team that they just took away from Team SFI Queen. And everyone else still managing. Lile, oh, Helgert, Lamia this time will attempt to take this throne. And the rest of the red team members are here. Gonna finish the game at 3-0 score. Oh my goodness, this is history.
Alright, so actually I was curious as to why Kufra was so confident there was no minion waves, but he's tanking all of the throne hits. Apparently he has immortality, and he believes that he can take it down with the help of Helkert, and they did. So SFI obviously had a hard time closing out that match, but because of Cho, of Kufra, and Helkert, they managed to bag game 3. That is a clean 3-0.
Clean 3-0 score against all other teams on this FSL Indonesia tournament. They are all remarkable. They are really great players. But you know what? This time, Yuko, Team SFI proved to us that they are the kind of team that can manage even during the late game time. Even they do not have a marksman on their composition, even if they go against a carry or any other marksman, with their strategy in their lineup, it looks like they have a lot of strategy, A to Z maybe. They can make it work, just like what they did right now. Level 3 Lord, I think what they did was that they tried to separate. So 4-1, Chu was left onto the top lane to, it was like around 5 or I don't know, 5 minutes. They were actually attempting to take down the top and bottom inhibitor turrets, but they are actually not able to do so because they're having a hard time with this range carry dealing so much damage against their tank. And what they did, okay, we have to be very patient. Although it's okay that the carry will go online, eventually she will go online anyway. So what we have to do is to wait for the third Lord to go up. We're gonna 4-man this Lord regardless if they get it or not. We will try to risk it. But Chu, please get on the top, get the turrets, clear off the waves. We need to get their base bare. And that's when the win condition happened.
Yep, that is true. And I actually think that SFI used the level 3 Lord as a decoy or as a distraction, just to bait Pokemon out. Like, hey, you need an objective. So that is an opening for them to actually go with a split push, and they did win.
I like this match.
Ending today, it was a beautiful matchup. Perfect. It's worth the wait, worth going or ascending towards the grand finals.
I am so happy for Team SFI. I feel like they are deserving this title so much to represent Indonesia for the FSL Elite Tournament that is going to happen in Singapore on June 8 to 9. I mean, I'm not part of the SFI team, but I feel so happy for them. Actually, I'm happy for all the teams, but you know, the feeling right now for SFI getting all clean 2-0 and 3-0 against all other female teams in Indonesia. I mean, to the point that we know that most of these teams in the semifinals has a sponsor and they are actually being managed by large organizations. And SFI is one of them, but they're proving they are way better than these other teams.
Yep, and they're proof that they are worthy of being sent to Singapore next month. So that is pretty much it. FSL Indonesia has come to an end with SFI as their reigning champion.
Wow, you know what? I feel like crying out of happiness. It's just so amazing to see this really good fight. It was, it is dominating in terms of numbers, 3-0 and 2-0, but the fight wasn't that easy for all of these teams in Indonesia FSL. But anyway, yes, we gotta move on. Again, congratulations to team, again, SFI Queen for being the champion. And yeah, I guess it's time for us to give thanks to our sponsors. For the meantime, MLBB Project, Creative, Dreamcore, Yahoo, Overdrive, Streamcraft, and Super Solid. And yes, next Saturday and Sunday, May 18 and 19, that is when FSL Circuit Indonesia is gonna happen. So make sure you guys like and follow the page, all of the social media streaming channels of female esports leagues, so you don't miss any other action. So in the meantime, we're gonna plug in our social media. Yuko, you wanna go in first?
Alright, so hey guys, this is Yuko. If you want to follow my esports adventure, do like my page, Yuko PH. Follow me on Facebook, Yuko Ishikawa, IG, Yuko Ishikawa as well, and Twitter, Yuko PH.
Yes, and as for me, hey, I'm Kaysaya. I cast and stream games. You can follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Just search Kaysaya. I will be there. So yeah, it's really crazy. Oh, sorry. It is going to be 25 and 26 for Singapore and Malaysia, not this Saturday and Sunday. I got to check my calendar. Why did I get that wrong? Well, anyway, yes, guys, that was it for our FSL Indonesia. Thank you so much for watching. See you again next time. Bye.